I got the book. Good day everyone, and thank you for tuning in today. I mentioned in the previous video that I was waiting on a book that I wanted to share with you all, and I received that book, and there's some wonderful information inside of it, and I just wanted to actually share with you some of the basics first, and starting with definitions. You know, dealing with Bitcoin and blockchain technology, you can really go deep into an abyss of information. And for those of us who might not necessarily want to go that deep, but might want to understand a little bit about it in a simple way. I see a lot of videos about Bitcoin and understanding blockchain technology and things of that nature. And it could be a little bit intimidating to those that may not understand coding, may not understand all the technological terms that go into the inner workings of how a blockchain works or how Bitcoin works. And so in the beginning of this book, there's a glossary. And I thought, wow, what better way to share with you all some of the simple things of Bitcoin and blockchain technology than to use words, give you definition of words that will give you enough to understand just the basics of what blockchain and Bitcoin is. So to start, the first word, and this is going to be in alphabetical order. So the first word is address, right? Address. And address or address, right? ADDRES, address. A Bitcoin address consists of a string of letters and numbers, okay? Just as you ask others to send an email to your email address, you would ask others to send you Bitcoin to one of your Bitcoin addresses. One of your Bitcoin addresses, because you can have multiple. It's endless how many Bitcoin addresses you can have, right? The second term is actually Bitcoin, going alphabetically. The name of a currency unit, the network, and the software, okay? So Bitcoin is all those things. Unit, the coins, the network, the software. That's what Bitcoin is. It's the name of that. Blockchain, a list of validated blocks, each linking to its predecessor all the way to the Genesis block. A list of validated blocks, each linking to its predecessor all the way to the Genesis block. All right, going alphabetically. Hash, okay? Hash. What is a hash? A digital fingerprint of some binary input, okay? So as transactions are made in the network, each transaction is giving a hash number, all right? So that's a digital fingerprint of some binary input. Next is network. What is network? A peer-to-peer network that propagates transactions and blocks to every Bitcoin node on the network. Okay? Put it simply, the network is peer-to-peer. The network is peer-to-peer, person to person. So every transaction that is made is because two people, two persons, two systems transacted together and agreed upon the transaction. And then that transaction is giving a hash in the network. The next definition is Satoshi. All right? Satoshi. A Satoshi is the smallest denomination of Bitcoin that can be recorded on the blockchain. It is the equivalent of 0.000000001 Bitcoin and is named after the creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. Okay? So Satoshi is the smallest increment of Bitcoin, or it's the smallest denomination of Bitcoin. Okay? Next is transaction. I mentioned transaction earlier. Here's the definition. Transaction. In simple terms, a transfer of Bitcoin from one address to another. So it's the transfer of Bitcoin from one address to another. So if I send Bitcoin to you, you send Bitcoin to me, that's a transaction. Next is Wallet, a software that holds all your Bitcoin addresses and select keys. It is used to send, receive, and store your Bitcoin. All right? So I'll leave you with that. And I believe that those 7 terms will get you started in understanding about Bitcoin and blockchain. Just understanding those simple terms will give you enough to know exactly what you're getting into when dealing with Bitcoin and blockchain technology. I'm going to put a link for the book in the description so that if you choose, you can pick it up yourself. But I'm going to be sharing things from this book as we go throughout our time together, as learning about Bitcoin, blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, and that whole realm, that whole world. There's so many things, so much information. It's an ongoing, ever-learning process. Check out the book in the description. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I can't wait to share more from the book. And also, I want to share something else with you all. I have another video that I'm going to do here soon about hardware wallets, and 2 of my favorite hardware wallets. I'm going to do an unboxing of a new wallet that I received, and I have an old wallet that I've already been using that I'm going to do an unboxing with you as well, just to show you what's in the box. You'll be able to see that in coming videos. So you all have a good one. Thank you once again. Let me know in the comment section if this was helpful. Also, let me know if there's anything that you would like to know about Bitcoin that you don't understand, or give me some tips on some things that I may need to understand about Bitcoin. I started with definitions, so as we get deeper and deeper into it, it's probably going to be more information that others can share their knowledge on. Even in definitions, if you think people need to understand even more definitions about Bitcoin, what words do you think are important for beginners to understand? If I've covered them all, hey, let me know. But if you have some, share it. All right? You all take care. Have a good one.